Hello, my name is Athena. I'm very pleased to present to you our paper, Does Negative Workplace Gossip Take a Toll on Family Satisfaction? For the BLM2 ICAM4 International Conference. This is a paper I collaborated with Dr. Yu Jia at Wuhan University in China. Here is the agenda of my presentation. Do you gossip? Have you heard any gossips at work? Embedded in a typical collectivist culture, Chinese employees are keen to be accepted and integrated into groups. Thus, gossip is particularly prevalent in the Chinese workplace. Though gossip itself is not necessarily detrimental. Negative gossips, such as our company is downsizing, he got the lowest performance rating, or she slept her way up, do hurt. Despite rich evidence on the undermining effect of negative workplace gossip on employees in the domain of work, little is known regarding its effect on employee outcomes outside work, such as family satisfaction. Accordingly, our study aims to fill this gap by delineating how and when negative workplace gossip can be detrimental beyond the domain of work. We have pinpointed two theories to rationalize our conceptual model. First, spillover theory posits that an individual's experience at work would affect his or her experience in domains outside work. By this logic, we speculate the stressful process induced by negative gossip at work will carry over to the employee's private life. Thus, we propose work-family conflict as a mediator that links negative workplace gossip to family satisfaction. Second, previous studies suggest negative gossip can be viewed as an emotional demand that would activate a stressful process. This line of evidence echoes the propositions in the job demands and resources theory. Applying the dual processes in the JDR, we argue emotional intelligence and individuals' capability to identify one's own and other people's emotions and strategically utilize this information to determine one's thoughts and behaviors is a personal resource that can buffer the impairment process triggered by negative gossip. Thus, integrating spillover theory and JDR theory, we propose that work-family conflict would mediate the relationship between negative workplace gossip and family satisfaction. In addition, we also argue that emotional intelligence as a personal resource would play a moderating role in this stressful process. With the assistance of a Chinese professional market research company, we randomly distributed the survey to 500 hotel employees in China. Data were collected at 3 time points, 2 weeks apart. At each time, we collected information for different constructs. After excluding incomplete participation and disengaged responses, we obtained 286 valid responses. The analysis shows that the responding and non-responding employees were not significantly different in terms of key demographics. Among the participants, there were 149 females and 137 males. The average age is 37.47 years old. Here is the summary of measures used in our study. The analysis shows that all the measures are of moderate to high reliability. The table summarizes the model fit comparison. The model fit indices of the four-factor model, as shown in the table, is consistent with our conceptual model, has the best model fit indices, and all the indices, including chi-squared, CFI, TOI, and ARMC, have met conventional thresholds. So the validity of our model is established. This table summarizes the descriptive statistics. So consistent with our hypothesis, we can observe some pairs of strong relationships among the core constructs. Moving on, we used M+7 with 5,000 bootstrap samples to test the hypothesis. As the table shows, the coefficient of negative workplace gossip is significantly negative. Thus, hypothesis 1 is supported. In addition, as the 95% confidence level of the indirect effect of negative workplace gossip on family satisfaction does not include 0. In other words, it suggests work-family conflict is a significant mediator. Therefore, hypothesis 2 is also supported. Last, our analysis also shows that the interaction term between emotional intelligence and negative workplace gossip was significantly and negatively related to work-family conflict. Furthermore, the moderating effect is also positively related to family satisfaction via work-family conflict. As the figure shows, the slope of low emotional intelligence is steeper than that of high emotional intelligence, suggesting that the effect of negative workplace gossip is stronger among those who are less emotionally intelligent. Thus, the results provided evidence for our hypothesis 3 and hypothesis 4. Theoretically, our paper contributes to the literature by providing empirical evidence to monitor and regulate negative workplace gossip and factor emotional intelligence in HRM practices such as recruitment and selection, training and development. Last, managers are also encouraged to promote family supportive work practices. Our research is subject to several limitations, such as inconclusive causality, Chinese sample, and limited control variables. Future research can use experiment design, comparative samples, and more controls to advance the research on this topic. With that, we've come to the end of my presentation. Do you have any questions or comments or suggestions? I would really love to hear from you. Please feel free to email me. Thank you for your attention